Good evening, everybody. My name is Brad Miller, and I'm really excited to chat with you guys tonight. This is our Real Stories of Health call, and we do these often for many reasons. These are one of our support pieces to this community we're talking about. Many of you guys here are actually in this challenge. You guys are probably on for the first time because you guys just joined in, and we do these calls regularly. It is one of the most powerful pieces of support we have because community and being around people that are wanting to create health is one of your strongest tools in moving yourself forward, because you are like the 5 people you surround yourself most. And that is not only in geographical area, it's who you interact with social media wise and everything in between. But I'm even more excited, guys. We hit over 1,000 people in less than 25 hours of opening up that challenge here. And that was our goal. And it looks like we'll well over, go past that, which is incredibly exciting during the holiday season, that people want, need help and want community and moving health forward. So we're going to kick it off tonight. My name is Brad Miller. This is my wife, Ashley, and we are certified health coaches. Never in a million years thought certified coach, anything health would be next to my name. But I come from a long line of losers. And by losers, I mean weight losers. My whole family combined lost over 2,500 pounds with this program. And I watched my entire family, change their health and in all aspects of their health, which we'll cover a little bit tonight. And then basically we joined in. I lost over 30 pounds with this program. But more importantly, like the stories you'll hear tonight, a lot more has changed. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on myself tonight because we have so many awesome speakers, but this is a little bit about me and my family. We like to be active. We like to have fun. And there's no better purpose in life than helping other people be better. So that middle picture is actually me and my mom speaking to a group of people here in Portland. There's over 300 people just like you guys, changing your health and thriving in your health, just like the people you're going to hear tonight. And then also you have my little guy in the top right-hand corner. He can already do more push-ups than his dad, so he's living a healthy lifestyle. And we just have a lot of fun and have a lot of purpose. So we have lots of stories. Like I said, we're going to share some of them tonight, but we're definitely not lacking on that. And again, just to kind of recap who's on the call here tonight, it's everyone. Some of you guys may have found this tonight because someone added you into the challenge. Some of you guys are learning a little bit about the challenge that we're about to kick off here, and we'll go over at the end of this call. Some of you guys have been moving forward on your health. Some of you guys have been health coaching and paying it forward to a lot of people. Either way, you're a part of our community, and it's a really powerful community. So I'm not going to waste any time really speaking much about myself tonight. I'm going to introduce the first few people that are going to be sharing tonight. And it's my first and my big pleasure to introduce On God, who is actually practicing healthy exercise tonight. You're going to find him at the tennis court. So On God, are you there? See here, he's on his mobile device. I might need some help unmuting him. Are you there? Hold on. I got him.
Hey, Brad.
All right.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. You are there. Go for it, my friend. Tell people about this story that I see here on the screen.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you for letting me share my story. This is probably something that in a million years I never thought I'd be talking about me getting fit and losing some weight. I think one of the main reasons I was able to accomplish what I've accomplished so far, it's maybe to the thanks of my coach Antonio and also Brad. They really pushed me, motivated me, kept me with the program. Just a little bit about me. I always been in the range of between 215 to 220, and then with the coaching program, I've been able to drop over 20 pounds. I'm right now at 192. My original goal was 190, but I just thought, why stop there? I want to go a little bit further down, so I push my goal to 185 now.
Oh my gosh, that's powerful. How is that affecting you on the tennis court? Are you a little bit more lethal on the tennis court?
Well, it hasn't affected much on the wins and losses, but it has affected with me able to have more stamina, especially playing singles matches. Before I was always cast out after a couple sets, but now I feel great. Actually, I use that now as one of my tools to hopefully tire down my opponent. I know that uh, towards the end of the game, I'm gonna have enough energy to keep going.
Oh, I love that. And, obviously what I think was cool there on God is, one, you shared with something with me earlier. You probably thought about doing something with your health for a long time. What made you choose this program, and, what made you decide to give this a try? How did this come into your life? And
Right.
maybe a little besides the weight. And also I love the fact that you said you readjusted your goal because you didn't think you could actually lose that first
Yeah.
20. You're like, oh,
And,
I'll keep going.
and,
But
and
how did you decide to do this?
well, I tried a few other things before, and I think once I never had a coach, nobody that kept me motivated. The other reason that I did this was because of my coach Antonio. I've seen that he lost weight and he's able to keep it off. So instead of trying to follow stuff that I see on TV and that I don't know that works, I chose this one because this is somebody that I know. He tried it, it worked for him, and I thought, well, if it worked for him, maybe if I follow the proper program, it could work for me as well. And I mean, the first 20 was a real surprise for me as well. So that's why I was able to readjust and try to go further down.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, I love it. Well, it looks like you're ready to go hit the tennis courts, have fun, and increase those wins and losses.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, have a good night. All right, we're gonna have another story here, but one thing that I'm really excited about that I share with people, and especially as we're getting ready to kick off our 50-day challenge on Monday, is that a lot of people will talk about the hows and whats they do. And by hows and whats, I mean, like, some people will be like, oh, I juice this, or I work out this way, or gluten-free this, and or et cetera. And that's something in the American culture. There's something pretty much at all points people know, something about their health. You ask anyone, people will give you their 2 cents. Hold on 1 second. I got to mute somebody real quick. And one thing that I'm really excited about and what really works, and this is how, I came to this too, I never thought that just picking a bar and, starting my first meal would translate into all that's changed in my life. But what we really focus on is the why of achieving optimal health. And when you focus on the why, really the rest takes care of itself. And I'm not going to speak much more on that because I'm going to bring on our next person that's going to share, Courtney, who really just kind of embodies all of that. So Courtney, are you there?
I am, Brad. Thank you so much for having me on, and thank you everybody for joining. As most of you know, I mean, any of us that are on this, we can't say enough about our community and our program. But what got me started on mine was I had tried everything known to man. I think even short of not just stopping eating for a few days. But anyway, I was doing a pretty vigorous workout diet at the time, and I hurt my ankle. And I had been seeing Suzanne, which is my amazing coach. I had been seeing her post all these things on Facebook and how much weight she lost and how awesome she was doing. And so I inquired about it and I didn't get a chance to get on a call with her or anything. And I was still doing my other program. And I'm like, well, if this one falls through, I'll go try that one. Well, lo and behold, it wasn't 2 days later, I injured my ankle and got put in a walking boot for 8 weeks. So I called her. I was going out of town to somewhere that had no service or anything, and I just messaged her and said, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know if it costs anything or what it costs or whatever, but here's my credit card number. Here's my address. Sign me up. I'm going to start. When I did that, I truly was thinking it was going to be a diet. I didn't even care about being healthy. I just want to be skinny. So it was a diet for me. And that, once I got started and kind of learning the trilogy, which is what I stand for now and stand behind, and I am so passionate about it. I love every aspect of it, but the healthy mind, the healthy body, and the healthy finances, I was starting to get the healthy body after a first month or so. I was amazed and shocked at how fast and how healthy it was coming off. Then I started, with reading the book and just plugging in and being part of my programs and the Zoom calls, and I started getting that healthy mind and just started shedding things that I didn't even realize I had been holding on to, that went clear back to when I was in 6th grade. And realizing now that most of my weight gain was emotional. And by dropping the emotional stuff, like it sounds cliche, but there's not an aspect of my life that hasn't changed. You know, I've strengthened my relationship with my husband. You know, we were to the point where we were married singles. Now we're like honeymooners again. I'm, you know, strengthened and deepened my relationship in my faith with Christ again. My children, you know, I'm able to get down. I was doing headstands with my kids 2 weeks ago, and I never thought I'd ever do that again, you know. So, I mean, literally, there's every aspect has changed, and it was from changing my mind, you know. If you guys, if any of you have ever heard me, you've heard this story before, but an aha moment that I had was with Dr. A's book I read. You know, if I think of it problem focused, I say I can't do this and I can't do that because I'm overweight and I have a problem to fix, it's not going to work. If I think, you know, I have a goal to meet and you give me a challenge, I'm absolutely going to do it. That's why I'm so excited for Monday's challenge, because it keep me going. I mean, give me motivation, give me something to work towards, and I'm going to get it. So, but the third part for me was with the trilogy is the financial part of it. And I didn't even care about the financial part of it. I truly didn't. I wanted to pay it forward. I wanted to help people. Like I said, I'm so passionate. I love it. It has become a huge part of my life. So when they asked me to be a coach, and well, actually, they didn't even ask. I had people coming to me saying, "What are you doing, and how can I do it?" So I started helping people left and right without even being a coach. When I became the coach, they asked me if I want to know the financial aspect of it, and I said, "No, I don't really care about that. I just want to help people." And until today, actually, somebody asked me, and that was the first time I had actually looked in this last month since I became a coach, where it was helping me financially, and I'm amazed. Like, it's this group, this family, this program, all three, healthy mind, healthy body, healthy finance, is just, it's what I've been looking for. And like Brad had posted something today, live for purpose. And for once in my life, I feel like that's what I'm doing, and it's truly due to this program and the people that are involved in it. So I just thank every single one of you that have been part of my journey, whether it's been just something you've posted or being part of the group. I love you all, and I owe everything I have to every one of you. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh, Courtney, that's so powerful. I mean, just, you know, what you obviously see, your health has changed. You can see it on the page here, but just knowing that, you know, I heard a quote earlier this year that was really powerful, just from someone that was sharing just like you. And they said, very similar to you, is that, yes, they knew that they wanted to lose weight and their weight was making them, you know, a portion of their life unhealthy. And they thought it was only, you know, sequenced to that one area of their life. And they didn't realize that by just starting to get healthy, that every area of their life would move forward. And I think, I mean, you totally embodied that. And I just think it's great. And you didn't even mention how much you lost. I mean, how much have you lost so far?
Oh, yeah. I have lost 45 pounds since June 15th. And I still have more to go. I'm not exactly sure. I'm thinking maybe 20-ish. I haven't been at a healthy weight or a healthy body since I was probably in 5th grade. So my husband has never seen me at the weight that I am right now, so he's pretty excited about that. So, but yeah, I have no idea. I don't know what it's gonna look like. I just know I want to be healthy.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'll let y'all know when I get there.
Well, the cool thing about it, your journey's still going. And the cool thing is it's just about the next health goal after that. So amazing story. Thank you for sharing tonight, Courtney. That's powerful.
Thanks, Brad, for letting me. I'm very honored.
Oh, yeah. And that's kind of where the point where we kind of bring it about you guys. And it's the question we ask constantly is, you know, what about you? Oh, hold on a second. I got to make sure. We have a full call tonight. Usually there's someone that we need to mute. So, you know, what about you? And it's just the question that we ask all the time, which is, you know, where are you working in your health next? And what are your next thing? What are those stories are resonating with you? And then, you know, because health is like the laundry, it's never done. So, you know, going over a little bit our program, I'm gonna cover it a little bit because we have so many new people, maybe just getting started or maybe even looking to see how it will help them during this challenge. Many of you guys, this is just a reminder of the journey that you're on. But, you know, our program just really includes weight loss. You know, we encourage people to prepare for their journey, you know, reaching a healthy BMI, a healthy weight, healthy body composition, which is one of the most important aspects of your health that you can do. Transitioning to healthy eating for long-term sustainable health, learning the habits of health, and optimizing health for your age. And it just keeps on going. And I like what Courtney was saying there is just about the purpose that comes into your life. Because when you're moving forward and you're focused on a goal, you start to focus on the things that matter in your life. And then you're focused on what drives your purpose. And it's really powerful. And we'll get into a little bit of that too, but she also chose to pay it forward because this program was changing her health and people were asking her. And just like this challenge that's expanded over 1,000 people, the most powerful people in the world, or the most important changes that happen in this world, are from people just helping people. And that's what this community is all about. So a little bit about our program is, Courtney mentioned the Habits of Health. That's one of our education pieces. And that's what really changed my head as I was doing this. And I told you someone would figure out how to draw on the screen. So that's what those blue marks are there. You have a health coach. Oh, they figured out how to erase them too. Awesome. And then we also have a health coach and community that backs that up while you're on your journey. We have meal plans that are super simple and easy. They're nutritionally based. They're medically formulated, and they've been studied for over 30 years. And they're actually Johns Hopkins' #1 recommended weight loss program. So you know that it's backed and it's simple. And the most important is it's easy, and it provides the building blocks to help you move forward. So all those three things combined to really help you keep creating those stories that you're hearing about, and we'll actually hear a little bit more about. But like On God was talking about, is people trust real people. I mean, we all know that there's special marketing people out there that do all these things to try to help you get, these results. And we just have grown to not trust ads anymore. And I just kind of want to paint a picture here is, we met Dawn through a friend that we met at a party that had lost 40 pounds. Dawn changed her health and lost over 45, who paid it forward to her friend Lori, who changed her health, who owned a Zumba fit studio, who helped one of her instructors lose 70 pounds, who helped her friend Andrea lose over 45 pounds. And then Julie, who was able to look amazing on her wedding day, and then on to Shauna, because they all said, oh, if my friend can do it, I can do it too. And that's really the difference, like we talked about at the beginning of this call, is the community. So, again, one of the big things too, guys, as we're getting started, and I can't stress enough as we're starting this challenge, we have more days left, connect with people. If something's working for you guys, share it, because 2/3 of the population is either overweight or obese or has something in there, what we call a trilogy of optimal health, not exactly where they want it to be. So when you're moving forward in your health, people are going to notice and invite them. You can either refer and connect them with a health coach in our community, or you can pay it forward yourself. It's really simple and easy, and that's really what it's all about, because I don't think I've covered this yet, especially for all the newbies. Our community is focused on helping the entire United States live optimal health. And that's what we want to create. And that's what we'll do together, one person at a time. So I have a few more stories that I want to share that just kind of embody this. And, we've mentioned purpose a few times, and I really don't know if I have a few friends that really embody purpose more than Dan and Chelsea. So I wanted to invite you guys to share a little bit and tell your story to this crew here a little bit tonight.
Hey, Brad. Oh my goodness. It's just exciting. I mean, there's 100 people on here that are focused and coming together, and that's really exciting. And I mean, there's really 3 words that come to mind of what has been shared in the stories that we've heard so far. But I mean, one is purpose, one is focus and clarity. I mean, I think that Chelsea and I just this week we were kind of reminiscing the last 3.5 years and where we were and where we've come from, and it was kind of eye-opening. And Chelsea, kind of explain where we were 3.5 years ago.
Yeah, 3.5 years ago, I was an extremely exhausted night nurse and mother of 2 children under 2 years old. And I was at my heaviest weight, and my eating habits were terrible, especially working nights. And I was always stressed about finances, being the sole provider while my husband was in school. Then along came Take Shape for Life, and through my amazing mother-in-law, who we watched her start her journey. And I lost 45 pounds combined total on the Nursing Moms program, and then the 5-in-1 after. But more importantly is what I've gained through the community of Take Shape for Life and its program. I gained not only a healthier body, but I gained a self-confidence that I've never really had. I gained long-lasting friendships with people who I now consider family and call family. I gained a healthy lifestyle in which I am now prepared to teach my children and to pass on to them, which is huge. And then I also gained a better, happier, healthier relationship with my handsome little big guy, not little, my handsome husband right here, which our marriage was amazing beforehand. So the fact that it could even get better is a surprise to me. And that's been probably the most significant change in my life, because when our relationship is better, our whole life is better. Our family life is better. We communicate better, and we take care of ourselves better.
I mean, we were thinking, like, we barely saw each other 3.5 years ago. I mean, she was working nights, I was schooling, and we had 2 girls at the time. We've since added the little man, but like, I was like, we were sitting here working, if you will, but we're like, man, we get to hang out all day, every day. And not only do we have the physical health that allows us to have the energy and be around with our kids and be present with our kids, but we're helping people do the same thing and just having a blast doing it. I couldn't think of anything greater when it comes to having a community, having a support that helps you focus on what's most important to you. And that's what really it's done for us. And I'm excited about this challenge that we're doing through the holidays, and the 100 people that are on here and the thousands of people that are in the challenge, because really we would not be here if it wasn't for being part of this community. I mean, if we would have continued that trajectory where we were, I mean, maybe I'd be 30 pounds more, and who knows where she'd be. And then not to mention the fulfillment and purpose and focus that we have. And so I'm excited for everybody who's on here, whoever, you know, whether this is your first time, just come and be a part of the fun and just enjoy it and immerse yourself in it. And so welcome everybody. And thank you, Brad, for letting us share.
Oh, you guys did awesome. And Camden there, he's always a little stud. He had something to share as well. But I love the purpose behind there. Obviously, the health that has just become a part of your guys' life, but then how it's rippled into all the areas of your life is just so powerful. And like Chelsea said, you guys were good before, but we can all be, I mean, everything can always be better. And you don't know how better things can be until you start working on making them better. So I love the pictures on the screen. It really shows your guys' transformation. And, you know, Dan, you know, you were going to head into healthcare and actually decided that, you know, our program was the way you wanted to bring health to people. And now you're full-time dad, but also full-time purpose. And you guys just live every single day, just having fun and doing cool things. So I love it. It's so cool to see.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Yeah, I didn't want to sacrifice years away from my life in the medical field, and now I get to help people more than I ever could have there, while being with my family all the time. It just doesn't get much better than this. It's definitely a beautiful thing. So thank you.
I love it. Great story, guys.
Ron, can I just say one more thing?
Of course.
I just want to stress, like, how much the being involved and staying connected in the TSFL community has made a huge impact in our lives, because there have been moments in these last 3.5 years that I've strayed away from staying involved in the community, and my health shows for it. And so the more you stay connected and involved in this community, the more motivated you are to continue your journey. And just remember that your journey never ends. It's a daily thing. And some days it's a struggle, and some days it's really easy. So that's all.
Oh, I love that, because that's one of the things that we encourage people on, is just focusing on having more optimal days than not. And, you know, that's how our community is set up, is, you know, you are lifted up by the others around you. So that's a good reminder. I'm constantly reminding myself of the same thing. So I love it. It's powerful. Thank you guys for sharing tonight. Well, lastly, but certainly not by the least, we have Bobby and Mike, and they're going to share a little about their health transformation and just what it's like to been able to help other people. Because Bobby actually was a friend, or we went to a friend's wedding, and that's where we met Bobby at. And Bobby chose to take on her health. And now Bobby and Mike actually said, we've always been involved in paying it forward, you know, multiple, nonprofit foundations. And this is just another one that has probably one of the main purposes we could help people with, because of how much has transformed, just like the lives here tonight. So I'm not going to take anything away from their stories. I'm going to turn it over to them. So Bobby and Mike can tell you a little bit about their health transformation.
Great. Thank you so much, Brad, and welcome everybody that's on the call this evening. We're very excited. It's one of our favorite things to do is to share our health story. So I'd like my husband, Mike, here to start us off.
Hey, Brad. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Our journey started as just that, just a health journey. Bobby lost 45 pounds. Caused me to take a look at myself, and suddenly it's like, I better do something myself. So went on plan, lost 30 pounds myself. And the success we had with that was like, okay, well, now what do we do with all this stuff? So we started moving forward. Bobby decided to become a health coach. And of course, I sat back and watched that again. And it's like, well, this looks pretty fun. So I decided I need to join this as well and start sharing with other people as well. And then we came in to learn about the trilogy. And we started applying that to our lives. We were always eating healthy, living healthy, but then we started to learn to do more than just coping with stress and sleep and finances. We learned how to thrive at that and actually start to live optimally, which is what we're trying to do more every day now. Health coaching gives us a chance to share with other people, which is such a blessing to reach out to other people. How we can help other people with what we do and what we have in our hands. And then also, like Chelsea was saying, to be part of this community, the Take Shape community. The people are so inspiring and truly some of the best people that I have ever met. And it's just a great community. The more you engage and get involved with them, the better off you are with your own success. And again, as Dan said, being involved with Take Shape has really allowed us to be very focused on what we want, very purposeful with our lives, and it's just truly been a huge blessing for us. So I'm going to let Bobby tell you a little bit more.
Well, thank you, honey.
You got it.
My health journey started about 3 years ago, actually, and I was obese. I was on medications. I was extremely sedentary. I had no self-esteem. I had done every diet you could think of, diet pills, exercise, nothing seemed to work. It was all short-term, and I would put the weight back on plus some more. So I was pretty hopeless, and then as Brad indicated, I found Ashley on Facebook. And I kept seeing these before and after pictures, and I said, I want that. So I reached out, and the one thing she said to me was, she said, Bobby, if I told you that if you could eat 6 times a day and lose weight, would you do it? And I said, boom, I'm in. Just like that, it was done. So I started, and I had a great transformation, and I found it to be easy. I learned to cook, very healthy. Am I a good cook?
Oh, you're a great cook.
Okay, just want to make sure. Otherwise, no soup for you.
Oh, no soup for you.
Anyway, I think we just dated ourselves.
We are that old.
Yes, but I have a lot more energy now, and I also not only did I lose 45 pounds, but I went from a size 18 to a size 6. So for women, that's really important to understand sizes and not having to lay on the bed to pull your jeans up with the pliers. You never saw that part.
I did not.
No. Anyway, so I just love what Take Shape for Life has given me. I learned the habits of health system. We decided to become health coaches.
Yes.
And we love the community.
For sure.
But also, too, we love giving people hope. I'm here to shout from the mountaintops that there is hope for you. And I just want to share it with everybody. I don't know why anyone wouldn't want to do this program, to be honest with you. Interestingly enough, it's been a rough month. And we stayed on purpose, though. We had a death in the family and a wedding all within 2 weeks. So it was a little bit difficult, and our time was stretched, but we fit it in because that was our decision, because we knew people needed our help. Also, the habits of health system we learned helped us deal with the stress, and we didn't eat for our feelings and things like that. I do want to make a disclosure, though. In the wedding, it was our daughter's wedding, we did serve a lean and green option at the wedding. Whoop, whoop. So we were able to offer that because we have a lot of friends and family that are also have embraced this healthy community. and also to this passion for coaching that we have, and the hobby and the fun that we have. It also helped pay for our daughter's wedding. So we're very blessed, very blessed for what Take Shape for Life has done for us. Super excited for the 50-day holiday challenge. It's going to help us personally stay on track through the holidays.
Yep.
We're inviting all of our friends, our clients, anybody to join us. And it just helps us stay on purpose. So every day, right?
Every morning.
Every morning we wake up and we say to each other,
who can we help today?
Who can we help today? And we love our lives. So
Absolutely.
Very grateful for everything that we have found through Take Shape for Life.
Better together.
Thanks, Brad.
Thanks, Brad.
I love that, you guys, and I know how many people you've helped with just your example. And I just had to point out that picture to the right-hand side. You not many people know that, but that was you 15 years ago. And you look younger now than you did 15 years ago. That's just what health can do. Would you ever would have thought 15 years of years going by would actually help you go backwards in time? Amazing.
It's just truly amazing. Just amazing.
Thank you guys for sharing. It's an awesome story.
Thank you.
Well, basically, as we finish up here tonight, guys, this is what we're talking about, and this is what we're going to work on over the next 50 days is just, helping those around us, helping ourselves, moving forward, not needing to be perfect, but just getting better, asking yourself what you want to work on next in your healthy body, your healthy eating routine, your fitness, your mind, your relationships, your purpose, what excites you, your family. Have you ever gone to a holiday party and been more excited to talk with the people than what food was there or the drinks, finances? And, yes, by helping people, we help increase our finances, but also just being more mindful of your finances. Our program alone, the one thing I've seen that I've been able to help a lot of people on is just people being cognizant of their food budget for the first time, not realizing that they were spending like $300, $400 more than they thought they were spending and where their money was going. So that's really what we're going to be talking about, because you can, one of the people I've really enjoyed book-wise is David Blanchard, and he talks about you can either have a life purpose or what most Americans try to achieve, which is a life of ease. And a life of ease is really just looking to, relax. But when we're sitting there relaxed, we're not living our full potential. And you can tell by the people talking tonight that they are living their full potential. And I'll have to circle back on this because I realized in all the excitement and sharing the stories that we didn't even talk much about our program that we offer, our eating plan and our meal plan that helps people start this. But basically, it's focused around healthy nutrition, eating every 3 hours. There's healthy meal replacements with every vitamin and mineral you need. And basically, it helps you lose weight quickly. We have basically 2 programs that we help people on. And it's focused around the same. One's going to help you move a little bit faster. It's going to get you into a fat burning state where you burn your fat and you have high energy because you're feeding your body the way it's meant to, so you can see the results that all these people have had. And the great thing is it works every time, not like at other programs where you're like, oh, I hope it works, or we've all tried something. I know we've all tried something that hasn't worked before. We also have a 3-in-3 program, or like Chelsea was talking about, something that would support a nursing mothers program. So a little bit more ease in your schedule, but still focusing on those eating habits. So if you're not on plan yet, or you don't have an eating plan, connect with your health coach. They'll help you. But for those that are on, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And you can connect with your health coach to know more information and set you up for this challenge. So that's kind of what I wanted to end it with, guys, tonight is we're going to be starting on Monday. So this is our first call of the challenge, kicking this off. We had over 100 people on. Really excited about that. And really, we're going to have tons of fun prizes. We're going to have tons of videos of people sharing tips and support. As you guys heard over and over, the community is huge. And then overall, not only are we going to give away a lot of prizes, but we're going to have 2 different grand prizes. One for biggest weight loss percentage lost over the entire challenge, which is great, losing during the holidays instead of being like the normal Americans who are going to lose or gain 10 to 15 pounds, but also because health is not just weight loss. And many of you guys have already, when you've lost your weight and not gained any of it back, you really don't have any more weight to lose. I know it's a horrible problem to have, this whole living healthy thing. We're going to also go over the biggest 3 health victories through this holiday season. So our first weigh-in is going to start on Sunday night, kicking off Monday. Bring a friend, grab a friend. encourage more people. Now that we've hit 1,000, maybe we'll set the next goal of being 2,000 people moving together through the holiday season, making health a priority. And I guarantee you guys, I've heard so many stories of this family members and parents who choose health and how it affects their family and the people around them and their little ones. As you can see, my little guy already does push-ups because he sees his dad doing push-ups. And that's the kind of community that we're doing. And we call that a ripple effect. So this call went a little bit longer than normal, but we are just so excited. We saw all the hands raised of the people that joined us for the first time. And we just want to say, have a great evening. Thank you for joining in. Monday is the start day, and we're going to make this the healthiest holiday we've ever had. So with that being said, good night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. And then for those that tuned in, because we had a little bit of a prize, for anyone who tuned in and is getting started on Plan for the first time, we're doing a $25 scholarship drawing. So if you want to join our program and get started in time for the game, just type in "I want optimal health" in the chat there, and we'll connect with you. So with that being said, thank you for all the speakers, beautiful stories, and we'll see you guys in the challenge. Good night, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. That was awesome.
Thank you, guys. Have a great night. Healthy sleep, too. Don't forget to head to bed early and get some healthy sleep.